Hi doctors, I'm Dennis and welcome to the Terra Beach Club. As you can see, we're enjoying our vacation here.
And celebrating Arknights' second anniversary as well. I am Li Bao, one of the hosts today. Thank you so much for tuning in for this special event. And I love the set. I might go take a slide there after the stream.
For real. Excited as you are because of Arknights' second birthday. I see we've already got the festive vibe going on social media, right?
Yeah, it's just past Christmas and New Year's, so some of you might still be in the holiday mood. Don't worry though, there are a ton of events coming up to bring you more joy.
Sounds chill, a holiday extension pack. Li Bao, exactly what do we have in this live stream? Any ideas?
I assure you lots of goodies lie ahead. Let me go through the rundown real quick. Today, we will start by looking back on our past journey. Next, some anniversary community events will brought to you attention.
After that, we'll take a peek at the new content in-game, including but not limited to new operators, outfits, and game features. Don't miss out.
Sure, and we'll also introduce some new merch and future campaigns. Not gonna miss those either.
So basically, we have everything that's coming in and outside the game for the second. It's been 2 years since we came aboard Rhodes Island, but it feels just like yesterday.
Yeah, I feel you. It's hard to believe we've got so many members here. We've stood our allies, built relationships with our operators, and tried our best to fight injustice.
Come to mention it, I'm pretty sure doctors all have their favorite operators.
Sure, and I've always set mine as assistant on the main screen.
So take a stab at the top 5 operators doctors selected as assistants.
Don't keep us guessing. Bring the stats to the table.
All right. Number 5 on the list goes to Mudrock.
Our big beautiful Sakas girl made it there.
Yes, now, Number 4 goes to Surtur.
Sutter, not only does she hold a place in your squad, but also seizes a place on your main screen.
True that.
Then who are the top 3?
Top 3 are W, Amiya, and Scotty the Corrupting Heart.
Guess the dynamic art of Scotty does take lots of doctors' hearts.
Mine too.
Congratulations to Scotty!
Congrats. Aside from that, I've got a list of the top 10 operators promoted to Elite 2.
Can't wait to see the ranking list.
Want to take a guess this time?
Not just show us the rank, please.
Okay. Number 10 on the list is Angelina. Number 9 is Ifrit. And number 8 is Lapland.
I'm glad to see so many doctors still choose Lapland.
Coming in next at number 7 and number 6 are Amiya and Siege.
Armia and Siege are both good for sure, but I wonder who the top 5 are.
All right. Time for the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Myrtle.
That is a bit unexpected. Seems like doctors do need the aid of a golden apple. Who's next?
Next, number 4 on the list is Ayafila.
Only the 4th place? Okay, the ranking is going crazy, but do keep going.
Now it's time for the top 3. I'm going to announce them all at once. 3, Saria. 2, Axia. And the top spot goes to Silver Ash with the crown.
The big 3, they have defended their places well on the list.
Yeah, these 3 operators have stayed by our side since the very beginning. Thanks to their company.
Much appreciated.
Now let's check the fashion trends in Rhodes Island, the top 5 sales operators outfits.
Bring them out.
All right. Number 5 is Refined Horror Mare for Lapland.
Lapland again. I'm more than glad to see her on the list once more.
Lap is a charming operator for sure, and that outfit just adds more elegance to her lunacy.
Who's number 4?
Number 4 goes to Distinguished Visitor for Angelina.
Angelina, my sweet girl. No one ever doubts her place.
You like her a lot, don't you? And the top 3 are The Law for Saria, Burst Feline for Blaze, and number 1 goes to Ageless Afterglow for Chen.
They're all amazing outfits. Gonna say doctors do have a good taste for fashion.
Still, Classic Evian made it to first place. Just can't resist Chipao's charm.
I mean, you can really see how fashion has changed in Rhodes Island compared to what we had last time.
Yeah, but however the attire may change, our operators will never go out of style.
Absolutely. By the way, do you have anything aside from the data?
Why, of course. In the past half a year, I believe there were so many amazing events.
Indeed. Let's take a look.
All right, the first one, Contingency Contract Season 4 Operation Lead Seal. Mudrock is back with her old friend Big Bob and Colossuses.
I'm kind of curious about the data this time.
Let's see. So, in Operation Lead Seal, the most used operators top 3. Number 3 is Ayafila.
Ayafila? Okay, that makes sense to me. But I'll wait until Mudrock is on the list, you know?
I gotcha. Mudrock versus Mudrock, right?
Mudrock sus.
We actually have some fun facts about that. In Operation Lead Seal, over 280,000 doctors added Mudrock to their squad to challenge Risk 18.
The true rock and rock time.
All right, number 2 on the list is Saria.
Saria, her third skill, Calcification, is great for clearing the permanent side of the season.
You're right. And now it's time to announce the top spot, whose crown goes to Myrtle.
Haha, I kind of thought so.
Saw it coming too?
Yeah, I expected she'll take the crown. Maybe next time we can change the number 1 title name to Myrtle's Award.
All right. Now let's check how the doctors do in the challenge of the permanent site.
Bring it on.
9.3% of doctors accomplish risk level 18 challenge. Are you one of them, Libong?
I am. I cleared that challenge on day 1.
Incredible. You're one of those pros, aren't you?
No, the 18 is fine, but crossing that line is tough for me. I believe other doctors have got this though.
You're right. 0.08% of doctors have cleared risk level 27, and moreover, 31 doctors have cleared risk level 32. 31 champions.
The top risk challenge? That's insane.
Yeah, send my respect to those doctors.
Impressed.
Now hold your breath. After Operation Lead Seal, we visit the world of painting.
Who is Real, the 1.5 anniversary event. The Chinese in-car style and Eastern music really add the cherry on top.
Yeah, I believe this event impressed many doctors. The story about how Saga traveled the painting world with an unwavering will is really touching.
Agreed. And the story of Dawn, the shopkeeper, also explains why Dusk created this score of painting.
And what kind of character is Dusk?
Oh, her personality is a polar opposite of her sisters.
Who looks like freshly planted chilies.
Don't be so mean. At least she helped us get out.
If you say so. By the way, did you get Dusk or Saga? Cause I literally got nothing from the banner.
Not that mean, please. Show some mercy to Mr. Nothing.
Okay, after Who is Real, the next event is a walk in the dust.
That's where we get to know some stories about the past of Calcit for the first time.
Yes, finally, some hints on Calcit's mysterious background for us. And we also get to learn a bit about the Ursus and Sargon region.
We also meet the new 6-star caster, Passenger, for the first time.
Yes, finally, the God of Terror has come to save our souls.
What do you mean?
You didn't do your homework, did you? Passenger is the God.
I'm confused, but alright, I'll do my research later.
Okay. I also have a small request. Can we get the 3 outfits for Calcit? Perhaps one?
Well, ain't you greedy?
Chillax, I'm just asking the question for our fellow doctors.
Okay, first ask Calcit if she'd well them to battle, or else you're can't on the ship stuck.
You know what? Forget I said anything. Let's discuss the next event.
The next event should be Under Tide Snow.
Yes, the gift of the deep ones. Can you hear a call from the deep? Can you feel it?
Ask those fishes with decks, not me.
Welcome to Iberia, the only region where you can see the real sea and terra. Here, we discover the secrets of the sea and the threats between seaborne and abyssal hunters.
Yes, previously uncharted waters.
Though the abyssal hunters and seaborne have been hunting each other down for ages, it turns out that both sides actually share the same bloodlines.
I can't wait to see more stories about that in future updates.
Me too. And it's here that we re-encounter our old friend Scatty as Scatty the Corrupting Heart, one of many possibilities for this farmer bounty hunter.
And in Undertides, we finally have Calcit as a playable operator in-game.
That's what I've been waiting for. Monster, let's go!
Monster, you actually don't care about Calcit, do you?
What, of course I do.
Tell it to Calcit as you kick your legs out on the deck later.
Okay, back to the Undertides event. We also have the 6-star specialist operator Gladia as the event bonus operator.
It's the first time to obtain a 6-star operator for free.
Yes. Alright, besides this content, we've got some interesting data to share with you all.
What data?
Let's see, during the Undertides event, we slice and dice hordes of seaborne into sashimi.
Must be a huge number, but I remember we've met some tough enemies before, right?
Yeah, the Crawler, the Reaper, and the First to Talk.
I'm curious to see the outcome.
This brings back painful memories for me. Anyway, we've got the data right here.
Show us.
There are almost 33 million Crawlers, 10 million Reapers, and over 5.6 million the First to Talks eliminated through the Undertides event.
Great job, doctors. Even looking at these numbers makes me feel much better. Those sick monsters...
For the materials.
For a better sea.
Okay, now here comes the contingency contract Season 5 Operation Spectrum. We're back to Casimir's Major Arrive again.
The rotating sites beginning with East Armory. What a nice and sweet start.
What a pain in the... Can somebody here please explain to me why East Armory is still in the contingency contract, even coming out on the first day?
Sign your name in the comments to expel that side map from CC.
Expel now or we riot.
Okay, so in the Operation Spectrum, we finally get a skin for Blue Poison, the show beat.
Yeah, her gym fit is making me want to lift some dumbbells after the live stream.
Get to the point. Show us the data.
Okay. So, in Contingency Contract Season 5, Operation Spectrum, the top 3 most used operators are Surtur, coming in third. Second place goes to Calcit, and the most used operator is still Myrtle.
Wow, Surtur is back on the list again.
She is a silver bullet for Corrupted Knight and Withered Knight for sure, but Myrtle still completely dominates the CC. Gotta say, DP is still life.
Congrats! Your golden apple will always shine on CC's battlefield.
Or in bagpipes tractors.
Oh, stop with your memes already.
All right. Let's move on to the stats. In Operation Spectrum, there are 10.2% of doctors who cleared risk level 18.
Total knights in Casimir's a good lesson.
Moreover, there are 0.35% of doctors who made it through risk level 25.
Oh my gosh, even the knights will have to salute those doctors.
And last, there are also 22 doctors who also conquered risk level 32 in Operation Spectrum.
Unbelievable. The General Chamber of Commerce should interview them.
They should get a headline in the Rose paper, a great achievement.
Applause to the champions.
All right, now, guiding us is the glowing spark of the preluding lights.
It's sweet to see the two sisters reunited in Rose Island, Beeswax and Carnelian.
Just like Neural and Blemishine, right?
Yeah.
Returning to the story collection event, this time we had some fascinating stories about Benna, Indigo, Carnelian, and many others. Catastrophes sweep the wastelands, Rosshammer smash the world. Okay, and the last event takes place on Mount Himnoi, interlocking competition, the great competition held in Minas.
The place where the champions are gathered and assembled.
Right, and in this event, a brand new system is introduced, where the operators you garrisoned in previous stages will not be available in upcoming stages.
That sounds like a challenge, but after 2 years' experience in tactical command, most doctors take it like a piece of a cake.
Yes, and it's right at the beginning of this event that Palace, who has only made an appearance in Preluding Lights, has finally graced Rhodes Island.
I love her character design. The flower on her hat is so cute.
More cuteness is added from this event. New outfits for Beeswax, Tsukunogi, and Perfumer. Cuteness is overload.
Alright, guess that's enough for the review part. Let's talk about something outside of the game.
Okay, aside from everything from the game, Arknights Global Server has tailored various soundtracks for Doctors since its launch.
Yeah, in 2020, Arknights worked with popular DJs and musicians like Stevie Aoki and Yellowclaw, as well as composers like Jeff Williams. And in 2021, working with individual musicians and artists, Arknights continue to present great soundtracks closely related to the lore of the game.
So far, we've had 3 soundtracks for the major updates, which are Never Give Up by Stay Loose for the side story Who Is Real, Lean On, featuring Krista Youngs for Operation Originum Dust, and I Believe in Us, featuring Reagan for Undertides.
Hands up if you've listened to all 3!
You too, Limbal. I enjoyed every one.
Of course, I added them to my playlist the moment they came out.
Sure you did. Any particular favorite?
It's hard to say, they are all such bangers. Personally, I like Never Give Up the most. Saga is my favorite operator so far, and the song blends traditional Chinese elements into pop music, which is super good. A great combination.
For me, the soundtrack is all about staying true to yourself and not wavering under any circumstances.
I think it fits the storyline, no matter how the illusions change, into the world of painting. The characters stick with each other and finally find a way out.
Absolutely, and for Lean On, it gives me a feeling of team power. Like we always say, that's a lot bigger than a person, it's the team we're serving.
Quite right, everybody needs somebody we can lean on.
As for I Believe in Us, I think the vocals, the lyrics, and the feelings blend together so well. I totally get the depressive part of the song, but more importantly, that the characters hold on to hope to fight against their fate.
I just can't get enough of the songs. Luckily, we have a new soundtrack for you guys today. Not just the soundtrack, but today we are gonna watch the live performance of it.
Bring it on!
Some time to rest up and recover. The future's so unknown, but at least we got each other. Take a deep breath in and soak up all the colors. When we look back, we're right on track, moving somewhere. Thinking about our past, never gonna forget it. Yeah, we made mistakes, but can't spend our lives regretting. It's all worth it for a story that's worth telling. been chasing a dream but don't know where it takes us. We got a fearless heart, nothing could ever break us. Don't always know where to go, but I know we're gonna make it. Together we stand, together we land, with 2 feet on the ground. Promise everything will work out. Yeah, we've lost and we found, nothing will keep us down. 'Cause all we ever need is right here, right now. 'Cause all we ever need is right here, right now. Together we stand, together we land, with 2 feet on the ground.
Hats off to Aviella and Prince Fox for the marvelous performance.
Unfortunately, I didn't wear mine today.
I'd say it's super pog. Not gonna lie, it's my first time watching this and it blows my mind. After all the good animation, we even get a live performance. I love it.
I'm totally in love with the whole chilling and relaxing vibe there. Even had the urge to dance when the vocal started.
Why not? Show us your dance moves.
Oh, come on.
Nothing wrong with taking a little rest after battle, right? I like the line, all we ever needed is right here, right now. What really matters is that we stand together and celebrate this anniversary.
Thanks again to all the doctors with us. We couldn't make it this far without you. Hope you enjoyed the performance. Let the show go on.
Now, we have a special mission for all doctors.
An interview mission? The Zealous Warrior Champion? Sounds like you're giving our doctors some hints for the new event.
Shh, patient now, all right? We don't want to spoil anything yet. However, doctors may discover the secrets by logging into the event website and reading those Big Shots interviews.
And don't forget to leave your comments there. They will lead you to many surprises. Roman dollars, a random, elite materials, everything you can imagine.
So what are you guys waiting for? Be sure to click the website and join the event. The Desolans Ice Bucket and this cool limited edition motorcycle will be delivered to your dorm in no time.
There's more. It's the 2nd anniversary after all.
That's right. Together with all the Rhodes Island operators, we have prepared something really special for our dear doctors.
Oh wow, is that a chocolate cake? Looking delicious.
Don't get too hungry. This one's for demonstration purposes only.
Wait, what?
The real ceremonial cake tower requires the joint efforts of our doctors. Head to the webpage to participate in the Plan of Anniversary Preparation event. Log into the event page every day until February 3rd to unlock multiple progress rewards.
Daily participation? I'll set an alarm.
Thought so. Meanwhile, the Cake Adornment program will also be available. For each day, you may obtain random pallet piping bags that can be used to unlock sections of a very special image. Of course, as per usual, extra rewards are guaranteed in the event.
A special image? I'm so intrigued. But I wish there were more events for connecting with other doctors.
Oh, actually, look no further. To celebrate this anniversary and facilitate our community, staff from Arknights English have come up with 3 great ceremonial events.
What are they?
Would you like to have a guess?
Well, off the top of my head, I'm thinking setting birthday cards or something similar.
Good guess, Libao. One of the events is designing your personalized birthday card for Arknights, where you can write down your memories, expectations, or wishes for Arknights and post them online.
May I see other doctors' cards?
Why, of course you can. It's a great way to bond with other doctors by sharing various visions.
And have some good laughs together.
Hopefully, these cards will connect doctors from different countries, regions. Also, I've heard that the operation team has placed quite a few Easter eggs in the event as a thank you to the doctors from all over the world.
We wouldn't be here without you, and we are truly grateful to each and every one of you.
Also, there will be cards for some mysterious figures, all waiting for doctors to find out. More info will be released on the anniversary webpage and SNS posts.
Just curious though, you ever buy any Arknights related merch, Dennis?
Of course, that 7th scale figure of Chen is the favorite in my collection.
figures are a bit too clumsy for me. I prefer something more delicate.
Like Nendroids?
Yes. That's why my shelf isn't missing a single set.
Then you'd better catch our next upcoming event, Arknights Cross Real Life. In this event, we will invite doctors to mix the elements from their real lives with those from Arknights. Give them a good stir, and voila! A unique masterpiece. We even have a special prize, including Merc, for those exceptional pieces of work selected by the staff.
I guess it's time. Set your stages for your operators to shine.
Arknights Cross Real Life will be officially announced on Discord on January 19th with a channel for sharing your work.
Forms of submission include but are not limited to photos, short videos, and GIFs.
Remember, it's that eureka moment from your submission that distinguishes it from others. For more details, please stay tuned for our official 2nd anniversary website announcement and SNS posts.
Last but not least, our grand finale for the events will be
Draw and Guess! Time for an art class, guys! In this event, our Arknights English staff will take up the brush instead, and doctors will be invited to a dedicated Discord channel to make their guesses during live streams.
Of course, we have prizes for the first few to hit the bullseye each round.
And anyone who participates in the event will have a chance to receive a lucky drop.
As mentioned, Arknights English staff will provide the art in this event. Our OG Interquin will once again show his stroke of genius.
Yes! I wonder how many memes we'll have at the end.
You bet. But more importantly, our Arknights English operation team hopes to take the celebration of the 2nd anniversary as an opportunity to look back at the roads we've traveled and share our joy.
Additionally, we have brought with us more than just wishes from our operations team.
That's right. Hai Mao, aka the producer of Arknights, also has a word for all doctors. Let's have a look.
大家好，我是海猫乐和物，是明日方舟的制作人。我们过去讨论过类似的问题。如果说明日方舟世界观用来做成什么样一款游戏，想要做成什么样子，那当时其实大家提过的点子有很多，比方说是想要以某个干员的一个个人故事作为小传来做个游戏，或者是以不同区域势力为背景，做一款战略游戏。这上面提到的2种选择里，我个人可能更加偏好一些角色扮演类型。毕竟从参与者的视角亲历泰拉大地发生的故事，与剧情角色近距离接触，也算是我们最初构建这个世界的愿望之一。博士的样貌这一点的话，还请大家要自行想象。那因为我们不太希望用一个过于固定的形象去限制大家对于博士角色的代入。那最初设计博士形象的时候呢，我们考虑的是如何结合好战地指挥官以及学者这2大特征，并且在这个基础上保持一些神秘感。现在的博士形象，大家在游戏中也可以见到。更多博士相关的设定，我们也会在后续的游戏版本中逐步公开，也请大家拭目以待。明日方舟中许多的干员呢都有很有特色，举例子的话，可能一下子都举不完。就比如说卓辛斯卡利的话，就是从原先大家印象中使用巨剑战斗的一个赏金猎人，到现在的战场歌姬，在深海猎人秘密揭开同时，斯卡利也在各位博士面前展现出了一种全新的形态。当然，明日方舟里的干员都有自己丰富多面的故事，那希望这一点能够也为各位博士展现。我目前是有在考虑这些问题，例如是为其他的角色增加动态形象展示，或者是制作动态时装等等。关于游戏的美术视觉表现，随着后续的游戏版本的更新，我们也会进行持续的优化和迭代，希望以此为各位博士带来更好的游戏体验。跟志同道合的朋友共同制作一款游戏是一个非常难忘的经历。那这个过程呢，其实也是和绘画一样，将脑海中的这个概念不断去具象，先从纸上的模型，再到原型的设计，再把灵感和想法一一兑现。 虽然大多数时候是会很艰难，但是第一次看到游戏的小人自己动起来的时候，这种感觉是真的很棒的。当然，游戏呢是一种创作和工程兼具的一个事物，它不但需要大家感性发挥灵感来创作，也需要非常复杂的制作管线来尽可能让创意发挥在更多的地方。有一点也蛮想和大家一起分享，就是我们以往在内容里呢也会放一点点大家需要解谜的一个地方，不知道大家有没有关注到？那其实，在游戏内外呢，各种渠道也很早也会偶尔会发布一些解谜内容，最早也算是我起的头。但是之后团队里的其他同事呢，也感觉这个非常有趣，就参与到了其中。其实主要也是希望，就是通过这样的一个例子来提供一种难度适中又不会冗长的一个解谜，让对其感兴趣的大家能够在这么一段时间里一起参与和合作，体验一些有别于游戏本体的一个体验，最终能够获得一些有效的信息。其实设计者对于密码学来说呢，也没有说到大家说的一些精通的程度，就大家也是只是通过自己各自掌握的一个知识在编撰谜题。那对于谜题的风格呢，也肯定会相对多元，也是相对于适合所有玩家参与的一个谜题，但是没有什么门槛的。当然，我们之间也会有一些互相交流，就是增加一些好玩的彩蛋啊，也希望能够为玩家带去不一样的体验。解谜设计呢，和很多其他，也就是一部分游戏里内容可能是一样的，就它原本不属于游戏开发的职责，但是，为了能够给大家带来有趣的内容，为了有更好的一个体验呢，想了想，我们便坚持做了下去。明日方舟对我意义非凡，我和团队大家也倾注了大量心血在其中。同时，我也希望《明日方舟》能够成为一款对每位玩家而言都非常特别的游戏。这种特别可以是它想表达的剧情，也可以是多元的创作内容，那例如音乐、美术，或者是其他的任何一面。我们希望每位体验《明日方舟》的玩家都能够从游戏中收获独一无二的体验，这也是我们创作游戏的一个初衷。其实从长远角度来说的话，《明日方舟》还有许多有待进步的地方，当中有很多我们曾经设想过但还未实现的内容。那在后续的创作过程中，我们也会努力做得更好，为大家提供更好的内容。感谢大家一直以来的支持，《明日方舟》今后将会继续推出更为优质的游戏内容。2年时间一路走来，离不开各位博士的支持与陪伴。明日方舟2周年，让我们一起继续在泰拉世界的旅程。Thank you。
Here we are, moved to a little cabin. It's a little bit too sunny outside.
Well, it's pretty cozy here with the bean sofas and decor. I wanna lay down.
Dope. Don't you think we have the best possible view of the upcoming Desolas Warrior Champion event live stream now?
That's right, doctors. The Zolers is having its biggest annual championship at the moment, just between us and the doctors. I heard one of our old friends is likely to show up in the competition.
Don't spill the beans now. Let's watch this video and find out what'll happen.
Also, you know, today's videos are all sponsored by Mama John's.
これを吸い込んで消化すればいいんでしょ。頑張るよ。私にとってはやはり剣の方が手に馴染むからな。だが状況によっては確かに射撃の方が役に立つこともある。
Welcome back, Daughters! Great trailer, right? The upcoming event, the Zola's Holiday, will be officially released on January 14th.
Wow, the Solace, the city of two suns, the Pearl of Bolivar. Wherever you're from and whatever you've been through, the moment you step into the city, just let go of all that weight and feel free to enjoy yourself to the greatest extent. Yeah, that's right. This is the Solace, the city of endless entertainment and absolute enjoyment for each and every one of you.
You're acting strange. What's going on?
Nothing. Just got sponsored by a city's mayor, Miss Candela herself. Don't look at me like that. You got sponsored by Mama John's, no?
Okay, fair enough, I guess. Back to the topic. This city is famous for delicious food, great wine, amazing coffee, boundless artificial sea, and was that a golden pig I just saw?
A golden pig it is indeed. Not only is it a symbol of the Solace, it's also where the championship will celebrate its grand finale.
Speaking of which, I've noticed it includes racing, swimming, cycling. Oh, wait, triathlon?
Don't look at me, I'm going in blind.
Give me a break. You are sponsored by the mayor herself. Can you review a tiny bit more? Though there are plenty of new faces, we can immediately spot our old friend Chen on live stream.
Look at her outfit. She's so ready for a sea bath.
Yes, a sea bath. That's why we love a beach holiday.
Now, before you immerse yourself in there, we'd like to give you a heads up on some of the new mechanics that you may experience in the Solace.
The artificial sea in the Zolas is a sight you definitely don't want to miss.
Yeah, come to think of it, have we ever splashed around anywhere that looks like a sea on terra before?
They do have a beach back in Siesta, but if you are talking about stepping in the water, Iberia, I guess, if you really want to combat underwater den of sea terrors. I don't want those writhing tentacles anywhere near me, telling my operators to have fun in that water. Forgot it.
Yeah, Iberia's probably not gonna make it into the list when we look for a resort to have some fun at. But that does make this all as our first and foremost beachside vacation spot in our journey across Terra.
So what new mechanics are we dealing with? And please spare us from those eldritch beings and their nervous impairment. I mean, that mechanic hurt my operator's brains, but it hurt mine more.
Good news for you, because this time instead of dealing with underwater residents, we'll be dealing with the water itself directly. First, let's take a look at the pickup on screen.
Okay, some fresh faces are gonna show up when we introduce the new mechanics. Now please pay attention to these low ground tiles.
These warp tiles don't look too different from what they used to be in Heart of Surging Flames. And it's true, we don't have a high tide there. Now just wait for the tides to turn.
Oh, there's spray rising from the bottom of the screen. Something's definitely happening here.
Yep, come hell or high water.
I see our poor enemies drowned by the flood. Now movements seem to be slower, and that makes sense. We all face resistance when moving in the water.
Right, and that's not the only disadvantage our enemies will face when in the water. If you pay attention to their health, you'll find them continuously losing HP.
Wait, So you are suggesting that this high tide brings nothing but woe for our opponents. That's neat.
Right, but even though our enemies' hands are tied in the water, our operators aren't immune to its effects either. Besides, you won't be able to deploy new operators on those flooded tiles.
So you're saying that I can't shift my operators there? That sure limits my spreads. Well, as long as the deployed operators are not forced to retreat, my Myrtle will generate DP for me. At least she won't have to attack.
You shouldn't soak her flag too long though. Let's look at our operator on screen.
I can see the gray part ticking on a white circle. Every time that icon shows up, something bad's gonna happen.
Wait for it to pop.
Oops, the operator looks like she just took a water blast to the face. And that icon of Shred Shield is suggesting her defense just decreased.
Yep, that's what happens when the corrosion damage reaches its threshold. The white circle you see here will only show up once the operator is under erosion. This could happen when your operator is directly positioned in a high tide, and receiving attacks in the water will accelerate the process.
So the corrosion damage doesn't directly drop HP, but when it pops, the inflicted operator takes some physical damage and their defense decreases?
Right. It matches the real-life circumstances where your armor gets eroded away by seawater.
So my understanding is that this is the perfect time for ranged operators to shine. High ground tiles can spare them for any trouble.
True, but don't forget you'll still need somebody to block the enemies for you. Otherwise, they'll just waltz around you before you find yourself in deep water.
We actually have the deep water zone in this event.
That's right, most of the enemies in this event will have their movement speed decreased, as well as bleeding HP non-stop. I mean, what did you expect? Keeping your head beneath the water and walking with this bulk on screen?
So I guess we won't be able to deploy here either. Can my operators have some dive masks?
Sadly, no, though I guess it would be kind of cool to have dive masks. Hey, quick question, do you think Mudrock would equip hers in or outside the armor?
Let's just get back to the deep water zone topic.
Where were we? Oh, as I was saying, it's not safe for operators to be deployed directly into such deep water. We'll need something for them to stand on.
Introducing custom floating platform, a device handy in both sightseeing and combat. With these placed underwater in advance, you will be able to deploy operators of any class on the tile.
Let's see. Aside from that fresh face, I'm able to identify our caster operator Steward and...
Is that Hoshiguma with her shield in hand? It must weigh a lot.
You don't have to worry about the platform's capacity. Even with fully armored hammer wielders spinning like a tornado on top of it, the platform will not falter at all.
That reminds me, given that have abundant DP, can I turn these deep water tiles into flat earth by covering all its surface with these platforms? Make it a lot easier.
Well, I've got two bad pieces of news for you. Number one is that operators standing on such platforms retreat, the platforms will be immediately destroyed as well.
And what's the logic behind that?
Well, because the rule is one platform for one person. Sending extra tourists here? You'll need to cough up some extra. Also, custom floating platforms are limited in supply, so you'll carry a fixed number into battle.
Then I guess we will have to deploy them wisely.
Yeah, better rack your brain in advance and figure out who to drop on that platform. First come, first serve.
Alright, so much for the new mechanics. What about new enemies? I mean, humans, not those tentacles.
You really dislike Iberia, don't ya? First, let's get to know this diver.
Is there something wrong with the pig on the left? This mug looks like a cannonball just burst here.
You'll see why soon enough. This buddy looks like a landlubber when he walks the dry land, but when that tide rises, oh ho ho!
So that's where the smoke is from. It indicates that he's now invisible, and the icon on his head is suggesting his attack gets increased.
Right, and because of the diving equipment, he's also immune to erosion. The dissolve in seawater strategy does not work here.
He will infiltrate all the way through if you don't assign someone to block him. That's so annoying.
Yes, now we'll move on to those who work on shore. A dock worker, also a sailor.
So he seems to wield an anchor as his weapon while holding the detached hatch door in his other hand as a shield.
I do like that they've added that touch of strong mustache to this bulky sailor.
What's that blue glow on his anchor?
That's what happens after he's landed a few attacks, which indicates his next attack will stun his target.
Ouch, looks like our Hashiguma just took a blow to the head.
Yeah, this is why you eat your spinach every day, kids. That stun will last a long time, so make sure to have multiple operators blocking his path.
Or just nuking before he makes contact with our squad.
Right, another piece of info we have regarding dock workers is that their dockside working environment makes them even more vulnerable to erosion.
So their health will drop fast in water?
Really fast. He melts like salt in water.
How salty of him.
Alright, we have divers, we have sailors, and it just wouldn't make any sense at all if we didn't have boats here too.
Casters, speedboats, where on earth do they come from?
Like we've explained back when we introduced the artificial sea, it was by Mayor Candela's demand that DeSolis hire a group of casters to manipulate the tides so it could better simulate the real deal. That would bring more authenticity to the guests and tourists here.
Then why are they attacking us? I thought we were guests too.
No disclosure at the moment since it's related to the story. What we do know is that their attacks deal AoE damage, which means you might want to spread your operators when deploying.
Did that caster inside keep fighting after his boat blew up? What a generous guy.
You know what's more generous? The paychecks from Miss Candela. And once again, please allow me to introduce...
What's the next enemy on the list?
Oh, didn't expect the dock worker to be back so soon.
And his mustache too.
He might be driving an amphibious motorboat, but it sure hits like a truck. Who needs arch tricks when you can crush your foes like crops under a thresher?
So you need an operator with at least 3 blocks to stop it. Sounds like a job for defenders.
Right, and this one will also throw a fight with you once his vehicle is destroyed.
With his glowing anchor to stun our operators?
Definitely. Do you eat spinach, kids? Don't forget.
So much for the artificial sea and its workers. You said that DeSolis is a city of entertainment, right? Can we see some more of that?
I bet there's no better way to learn about DeSolis than through stickers, like these shown on screen. They cover brands and industries in every walk of the leisure life in DeSolis.
Let's see, coffee, charcoal, resistant pants, diving equipment, and even drinks. Oh my, feels like they've got all the products in the mall on a single shelf. But why not wine bottles or packages?
Because collecting stickers has turned into a new fashion among the richest in the city. They're easy to preserve, easy to carry, and most importantly, easy to trade.
It's really hard to imagine that someone would actually pay for these scraps.
They're not scraps. In fact, aside from being hidden away in the collections of those with the deepest pockets, some underground professionals are more than willing to take these as payment for modifying your weapons.
That's definitely something unheard of.
Take this sticker of Sombrero Dude Burrito, for example. That's also the cost of boosting your Defender, Guard, Vanguard, and Specialist operators by an additional 200 attack.
My gosh, what is the burrito made of? Gold?
That's for you to find out. And here we also have other stickers, like this DeSolis Tourist Badge, which can grant you 4 additional DP when an operation starts.
Chaco Tequila could reduce the attack speed penalty for specific classes of operators in the water.
This coding device grants you 3 additional devices to keep your operators from erosion, etc., etc.
Wait, are we really gonna throw our hat in the ring during the championship? I thought we were tourists visiting DeSolis trying to learn more about it.
And what's a better way of learning about DeSolis than to enter the brawl? As long as you can advance in the competition, you won't miss a single bit of its charm. Gourmet dining, wine, coffee, and even the golden pig will grace its smile upon you.
Okay, maybe you do have a point.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get to know some contestants!
Contestants? How come they end up operators of Rose Island?
That's also for you to find out in the story. Here's some greetings from them. Want to check them out?
Sure do.
皆様こんにちは。ラプルマ役の河野まりかです。アークナイツ2周年おめでとうございます。めでたい。もう世界中で愛されている大人気コンテンツですから、私としてはですね、新規加入するキャラクターということで、収録もいつもと少し違う緊張感でやらせていただきました。ラプルマンのようなですね、クールなキャラクターっていうのは、個人的にはですね、あまり演じる機会がないキャラクターでしたので、CV を任せていただけて、本当に嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。もちろん、アークナイツというね、タイトルだけあっても、皆さんからですね、反響もすごくて、私もですね、自分の端末でラプルマちゃんと出会う日が来るのが本当に楽しみです。 ぜひこれからもラプルマちゃんそしてアークナイツの応援をどうぞよろしくお願いします。河野まりかでした。バイバーイ。
Hi, players from Arknights in a server. This is Murase, the voice of Mitsuki. I'm really glad to have this chance to join the Arknights family and talk to you all. Hope you all enjoy the new event, and I will see you there. Happy second anniversary, guys. ドクターの皆様、はじめまして、村瀬歩です。アークナイツ2周年おめでとうございます。この度は新オペレーター水木くんとして新しく参加させていただきました。このめでたいタイミングで皆様とご挨拶できてとても光栄に思います。水木くんはですね、ご覧の通りとても可憐な少年でございます。しかしですね、いただいた設定とセリフからすると、どうもちょっと不穏な気配が漂っておりまして、いろんな意味で人の興味をそそるキャラなのではないかというふうに思っております。ぜひアークナイツで水木くんを迎えて彼のこれからの旅を見守っていただけたら嬉しいです。ドクターお待たせ。僕の極秘調理法で作ったシーフード料理だよ。2周年にぴったりだと思うから食べてみて。そしてこれからも僕たちと同じになっていこう。ね、ドクター。
ドクターの皆様、こんにちは。島崎信長です。アークナイツ2周年おめでとうございます。僕はね、だいたい1周年の時期くらいから始めたんですけど、もう1年経つのかとびっくりしております。もともとね、タワーディフェンスがすごく好きで、結構ジャンルとして本当に好きで、でね、スマホゲームでね、これだけ上質なタワーディフェンスを、でしかもハイクオリティなグラフィックやシナリオと一緒に楽しめるっていうことで、初めて触れた時はもうびっくりしましたね。で1年遅れで始めて、ガーってハマってたら、まさかこうしてお呼びいただけるとは、まさかロドスのオペレーターになれるとは、本当にびっくりでございます。いや、嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。どんな子かっていうのはちょっとまだ言えないんですけども、でもね、もう相変わらず、もちろんね、見た目もいいですし、そして性格もね、ちょっと一癖も二癖も 1.5 癖ぐらいかなあるような、一筋縄ではいかないけど、でもとてもね、いい感じの愛着が湧くキャラクターでございますので、皆さんにもいっぱい愛してもらえたら嬉しいなって思いますし、僕もね、彼の声を聞きながら、ちょっと危機契約の18等級をクリアできるくらいまでは頑張りたいと思っておりますので、よかったらね、皆さんもぜひ彼をたくさん使っていただけたら、愛用してもらえたら嬉しいななんて思います。ということで、これからもね、僕自身もアークナイツのね、発展といろいろな更新と新しいステージやギミックやキャラクター楽しみにしておりますので、皆さんもぜひ一緒に楽しみにしてもらえたら幸いです。ということで、アークナイツともども今後ともよろしくお願いします。改めて2周年おめでとうございました。島崎信長でした。
Doctor, you are in a good mood. Me too. Happy New Year!And 2周年おめでとう。
ドクターの皆様、こんにちは。チェン役の石上静香です。改めまして、アークナイツ2周年おめでとうございます。この2年間たくさん私もアークナイツを遊ばせていただきましたけども、やっぱりね、今後気になるのはストーリーですよね。ネタバレになるので詳しいことは語れませんが、チェンがドクターや他のオペレーターたちと今後どう関わっていくのか、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。いつかまた彼女が石章を抜く姿を見てみたいですね。それではこれからもアークナイツの応援引き続きよろしくお願いいたします。
今年もロドスのみんなが気に入ってくれるプレゼントを用意しよう。今度は私が直接届けるから楽しみにしておけ、ドクター。
以上、チェン役の石上静香でした。
I'm always glad to see more and more new voice artists joining Arknights to bring characters to life.
Yeah, and I was super surprised hearing Ayumu Murase. He was quite fluent, not gonna lie.
And Shizuka Ishigami too. Thanks for their sincere blessings.
Many thanks, and let's get to know more about those operators, shall we?
Sure. First one on the list is Handsome Boy Tequila.
Oh, we don't get to see operators like him reporting to Rose Island every day. I personally would prefer for him to put down his hood.
As a guard operator, Tequila doesn't attack and block when his skill is inactivated, and instead his attack will continuously increase until reaching a certain limit. Now, let's take a look at his skill, Esoteric Blade Work.
I've supported some sparks. Was he sharpening his blade?
Yes, that was his idle animation when he has not activated the skill. Just casually sharpening his sword and waiting for the time to strike.
Also, he wields his sword backhanded when he attacks, not very common. I guess that's why this move is called esoteric.
As long as his skill is active, Tequila's attack range is increased, covering 3 additional tiles in front. He will also attack 2 enemies at the same time with an increased attack. And if you're willing to wait a little longer before ordering him to strike, his charge skill will enable him to attack 3 targets. Now let's move on to the next operator on our list.
La Pluma? Is that another name for plume? Judging by the feather on her hair, this girl must be a Liberi.
And would you look at that scythe, almost as tall as she is. If my memory serves me right, she's the first operator in-game to wield such a weapon.
I believe it has something to do with her trait.
Definitely, she deals damage to all the enemies within range using that giant scythe of hers. Though she can't be targeted by allies' heals, she gains life according to the number of enemies her attack lands on.
That's surely some special trait for gods. Sounds like an AoE version of Halager or Utage.
Now let's see what kind of skill she has with such a unique weapon.
I kind of like the name Reeb, noteworthy rhetoric to tie it to supernatural elements.
This skill will reduce her attack interval and increase her attack. What's more, enemies with less than half their max HP under her attacks will receive more damage. All in all, La Paloma will fell those in front of her like mowing down a field of ripe wheat.
Feathers and a sign, a classic match indeed.
Okay, it's time for our new 6-star operators for this event.
2 of them, our old tradition for anniversaries.
Yep, first, allow me to introduce you our little specialist Mizuki.
Looks like a cute boy. My, he feels totally different from other operators. This gradient colored attire and that hat remind me of something similar, perhaps in an aquarium.
That umbrella in the background somehow gives me chills, despite the fact that he's such a lovely boy. Anyway, as a specialist, Mizuki's role is similar to Ethan and Manticore's.
I wonder that his skills look like this kiddo didn't seem to own any weapon for the battlefield. Wait, were those tentacles he just unleashed? Shocking.
Yes, increased attack range and attack, causing mini stuns when the tentacles land a hit. But all of these come with a side effect. Whenever the attack of Mizuki fails to land on 3 or more targets in the skill's duration, he himself will lose a portion of his HP.
This lad does have a few tricks up his sleeves. To be honest, considering all the miraculous fellows we have, I'm not very surprised this boy's power is far beyond his appearance.
But I'm quite interested in the logic behind it. You see, when we get a new character associated with the sea, they usually have something to do with the ocean. I mean, that Iberian type of sea. But why is such a character here in a championship in the Solis?
That's for you to find out in the story, I guess.
Who's the last on the list?
The answer is so obvious that I don't even have to say it out loud.
Our old pal Chen is back again, and this time instead of her blades, she's gonna call some shots.
We've learned before her sword cuts swift, but is her aim the same? Wait, that's a water gun. How is she supposed to battle with that?
It's a hard-hitting, high-pressure type of weapon. Besides, Chen is basically in a variety show. What she wants this time is to knock her enemies down, not dice them like melons with her sword Shishao. That's against her own standard.
That does make sense. Let's look at her skills. Wow, she's still wielding her guns now.
2 to get through.
So from what I see, this alternate version of Chen attacks like Pinecone does, instead of single targeting snipers like Axia.
Those splash seems more like water gun fights we used to have in the backyard.
It looks like backyard play right up until you get sent to the ER in a storm.
Yep, when she activates her skill Holiday Storm, her attack range will be increased, and her water guns will be loaded with special ammo. For each round she fires, the enemies will receive twice the damage, and these shots will leave puddles on the ground, which will slow enemies as they move through them.
Holiday for us, storm for them.
That's right, plenty of new faces, eh? Can't wait to welcome them all. So, Li Bao, what's next?
After the preview of the new event and operators, I think there's more that our doctors want to find out, such as what will our event rewards be?
Okay, let's move on to that section then. First, Operator Tequila will be available in the Honor Showcase, along with a new Coral Cast outfit for Susuro. Doctors just need to complete event missions, collect event items to obtain them all for free.
Awesome. I believe a lot of doctors are interested in tequila after his introduction, and the swimsuit of Susuro is adorable, and the chill vibe is amazing.
Yep, can't wait to let my Susuro try it on.
Also brought to you with the help from Mama John's.
A surprise you just brought it up now. Mama John's is actually our event store this time. You will be able to redeem various rewards from it, including tequila's tokens.
Will there be redeemable pizza?
No, sorry to let you down.
Okay, jokes aside, what's next?
The limited headhunting raid-up banner holiday stars will be available. Operators Chen the Holiday and Mizuki are included in this banner.
Glad I've saved up for this, but will there be some sweet bonus for us? Like something that starts with 10?
I gotcha. For every doctor who logs into this event, you can claim a free 10-roll headhunting permit, limited for the Holiday Stars banner.
Free 10 roll. Don't forget to claim, doctors.
Aside from this 10-roll permit, doctors can also get one free pull each day for the Holiday Stars banner. There will be 14 days in total, and please don't forget to log in daily for the free pull.
Yeah, 34 free pulls in total. Definitely don't miss out.
Moving on, we've got even more Savage surprises for our new doctors. Operator Savage will be free to claim for a limited time.
No need to worry for doctors who already have her. The contract will be converted into her token automatically. One more pot for her.
Furthermore, there will be a giveaway operator voucher, which allows you to recruit one of the following 5-star operators: Red, Silence, Liscarm, and Praminix. On top of that, a senior operator transfer permit will also be sent to everyone's mailbox. You can redeem one of any 5-star operators within range.
2 free 5-star operators. FYI, the voucher, the permit, and the operator Savage will be sent to you via in-game mail after the event begins. Remember to check them.
And next, the sign-in event holiday bargains will also be open.
Great! I won't say no to any free reward. Look at these furniture pieces. Such a cool holiday vibe. Can't wait to decorate the door.
Same for me. Doctors will be able to claim the tea cart on day 1, the holiday stand fan on day 3, and the shaved ice cart will be available as day 10's reward.
Wow, that's a lot of sweet stuff for our new event, but I think there's more we haven't introduced yet.
The Desolis Amazing Wall. How can I miss this? During this event, you will be able to have 2 trials to pick your beating ticket. And the one with a higher amount of Arundum will be your daily reward.
That sounds awesome, but I don't trust in my luck.
Then how about this? If the amount of Arundum you get for the day is less than 400, you will get 1 extra trial on the next day.
That's sweet. More random and more free rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, please note that the daily trials will be refreshed every day and they cannot be accumulated.
So make sure to pick your beating tickets every day.
Woo! It seems like we're done with the new event part. It took longer than expected, to be honest, but don't tune out just yet. There is more exciting info coming right up.
Huge thanks to all the doctors who are watching the stream and supporting Arknights. For every one of you, we've prepared a special appreciation gift.
Arundum, lemon dollars, strategic battle records, furniture parts, chip catalysts, and various elite materials will be sent to every doctor.
That's exactly what I need.
Great, be sure to check your in-game mail and claim them after the live stream.
Well, let's get back to the new content. As we've seen earlier, Susuro is joining this holiday carnival with a swimsuit. But how can we only have one person at a party? The more the merrier, right?
Indeed, let's take a look at a few more operators that'll be joining us with their new Coral Coast outfits.
Wow, Modric, Siroka, Project Red, and Jay are joining this party.
These all give me such an exciting holiday vibe. Kinda makes me want to take a plunge in the sea, and I will definitely take the apple Mudrock is handing out.
Haha, you're not the only one, Dennis. I like this design of her suit very much. It brings out a different side of her.
Oh, and it seems like Sidoroka wants to have a water ball game.
Okay, if they are having a water ball game, what's your bet?
My bet is on Mud, as obvious as it should be. With all that hammer-waving training, she sure can deliver a deadly blow.
Mine will be a Project Red. As one of the members in Sweep, her high reflection will definitely help a lot.
Yeah, and this new outfit suits her perfectly. Dope and cool as always.
And if anything happens, or if you need a judge for the waterboarding, there is always Beach Guard Jay.
Yeah, as usual, his expression is telling us just how reliable he is.
After all the events, operators sure need a place to relax, right?
Indeed, then this new themed furniture set will be perfect. The Solace private spa, soothing and comforting. A perfect place for some leisure time with the De Solace theme. Also endorsed by Mayor Candela.
Can't wait to put my overworked operators inside.
Oh, they sure need a break. Now let's take a look at the preview with the operators in their new outfits.
Looks so relaxing, but Jay's like, it's fine, I've brought my own chair with me.
Yes, and Rez got a big one right here. No doubt she's a wonderful hunter.
Yep, she is. In this bar, there are different ways to relax. Jump in the pool, chill by the poolside, or lay on a bed to take a nap.
Or sit by the bar for a drink.
Oh, and if you put Red in her color coast outfit in this room, you might see some very interesting interaction like this.
This one's so good, an unexpected surprise combo.
Indeed.
Aside from all the new content beckoning us, we also prepared multiple resource packs.
Yes, the second anniversary upgrade pack includes a random Lawman Dollars, chip catalyst, and skill summary.
Next, the second anniversary party pack includes 2 10-roll headhunting permits, Originite Prime, LMD battle records, chips, and dual chips.
Finally, in the second anniversary carnival pack, 1 10-roll headhunting permit, Originite Prime, Lawman Dollars, battle records, skill summaries, chip catalyst, and furniture pass.
Other than those 3 packs, Duck Lord's Change Purse and Senior Operator Training Pack are also available this time.
We've got our hands on the Duck Lord's Change Purse before, but could you give some introduction to the Senior Operator Training Pack, Dennis?
For sure. In this pack, it'll include 1 Senior Operator Trading Invitation letter. With this letter, you will be able to promote any 5-star operator directly to Elite 2.
Elite 2 promotion in a blink of an eye. I'm already considering which operator to use this on. You know what? The operator I recruit with the Senior Operator Transfer Permit.
It's a good choice.
Great deals for doctors short on resources.
Oh, and one more before I forget. The once-only double Originite Prime deal in store will be reset. Doctors will be able to get the deal once more after the reset, even if it's not their first purchase.
The deals just keep coming.
We've got some new updates in the game future. Libao, how about you tell us a bit more about that?
Alright, first things first. PRTS is gonna get a major upgrade.
That's right. Let me ask you this. Have you ever thought that the current 8 classes are no longer sufficient to categorize all your operators?
Definitely. I mean, talking guard operators, for example, just name the weapons they're using in this class.
We have swords, knuckles, claws, hammers, scythes, whips, axes. Oh, don't forget that big kid who wanders around with a chainsaw in her hands going brrr.
Of course, to help our dear doctors with that, we have the new branch system stemming from the current 8 classes.
I can already tell it's a very detailed classification. Here, for the class Vanguard, we have Standard Bearer, Tactician, Pioneer, and Charger.
Standard Bearer, I already have a rough idea.
You're not wrong, Myrtle, our beloved General of DP, is indeed a Standard Bearer.
She sure carries and never disappoints us.
That said, the introduction of branches only helps doctors to better understand their operators. The new feature, however, is going to take operators to a new level.
Are you talking about the new module system?
Yep, the new module system is going to be unlocked after an operator gets promoted to Elite 2. But you'll still need to complete certain missions before you can unlock a better module to replace the basic one.
With these upgraded versions, operators can further unleash their latent capabilities, which sounds awesome. Oh, wait. 1 second thought, it's gonna take forever to unlock modules for all my operators.
Don't be ridiculous. Closure in the engineering department would be maxed out. Actually, they've only modified modules for 8 operators so far.
I wonder who they are.
4 of them are support operators, namely Magellan, Mayor, Scene, and Deep Color. The rest are guard operators, Palace, Swire, Whislash, and Doberman.
I'm more than curious right now. Let me see. Oh wait, is Swia's new module a set of lipstick?
Take a close look. It's a full set of weaponry disguised as lipstick. Ain't that badass?
Femme Fatale. It's set to increase some of her base stats and upgrade her current trait.
Also, it's a set of number 38 Bullet. They got some wild names for makeup these days, don't they?
Tell me about it. This one fits though.
Hey, check this one out. So intricate and complicated. I believe that's May's new module.
Correct. According to Closure's report, with this module, Mayor can better control her meeples.
And the first summon unit will no longer consume deployment slots. That's dope.
Meaning there can be a maximum of 6 meeples on the battlefield.
No enemies will stand a chance.
I can't wait to equip them with these new modules. And do know that Closure and her team will keep developing more advanced modules, so stay tuned.
Meanwhile, the following operators will be permanently added to recruitment.
That's fantastic. Best of luck, doctors.
And don't forget to thank HR department for their constant hard work as well.
For sure.
You know what? Do you think we would ever miss a soundtrack for this special event? Hell to the no. We got a teaser for you.
Please enjoy the teaser of Ain't Seen Nothing Like This by Red Cat.
OMG, another high quality 3D animation. I can't wait to watch the full release.
Well, it's event plot based, no spoiler. The whole soundtrack and music video will be released very soon after the event launches.
Got it.
Looking forward to it.
Next, we have some special merch for the 2nd anniversary event. Let's check it out one piece at a time. First and foremost is the Arknights 2nd Anniversary Vacation Kit, offering you a sweet welcome to the Solace holiday. Are you ready?
I'm on board. Wow, hands up for the design. What's inside?
I bet you've been waiting for this, the 2nd Anniversary art book with nearly 80 artworks by individual illustrators, all featuring different styles and characters.
80? My gosh, that's even more than the 1st anniversary. And are those Chen and Yusha on the cover?
As main characters in the 2nd anniversary event, they'll guide you through all the amazing art. More excitingly, what comes along with it is the Arknights Animations artworks, which includes exclusive details about the animation TV produced by Yostar Pictures.
Wow, you mean something like storyboards?
Yes, exactly, such as original paintings and keyframes. The collection will be bundled with the artwork collection at no extra charge, so don't miss out. This collection will never be sold anywhere else again. Yeah, in the box there will also be a couple of pins and stickers, a themed towel, as well as travel vouchers to the service of your destination, Dos Soles.
That's a lot of nice stuff.
The more the merrier. The next item we have are 2 acrylic card holders featuring Scatty the Corrupting Heart and Calcid.
Yeah, they are both my favorites. I pulled super hard on that banner to get them both.
Same here. They also have lanyards attached to them this time, so no worries about losing your card anymore.
What's next? Oh, 2 super cute rubber coasters of Calcid, her maid and butler costume.
I wish I could see her on the battlefield in those.
Sounds like the cold wind on the deck is a mercy to you. Take a swing from the reels next time.
Please keep it from Calcid.
Back to the merch. Next, we have 2 metal pins of Palos and Carnelian.
I see they're both made of luminous material. So cute, glowing in the dark.
Yeah, they look so beautiful in the dark and kind of mystic too.
The last bit of merch we have are 4 fridge magnets of Chen, Iafila, Mudrock, and Angelina in their beach outfits. I want them all.
All the merch we introduced will be available in the Yostar official store soon. Please watch out for upcoming announcements on social media. You can also check feeds on Twitter from @ShopYostar.
Yep, the next surprise we have for you is that the in-game English voiceover campaign has commenced. We are currently working with a voice artist and hope to bring you guys the operator's English audio very soon.
We hope it brings some new experience to the game. Don't worry, anytime outside of combat, you could choose from Japanese or English audio.
Hooray! And next, you're gonna love it. Since we have announced the animation adaptation of Arknights, we have prepared some follow-ups on the campaign.
Wow, look at that! So many familiar faces!
Yeah, the animation is based on Arknights' main storyline, so we'll get to see some old friends from in-game. Doctor and Emil will no doubt lead Rhodes Island, and Calcet and Chen will surely make an appearance.
I'm super excited to see Tallulah, Faust, and Mephisto again, especially after the story of Episode 8.
Yeah, I've got mixed feelings about it too. Besides, we can see Misha, Skullshatter, and W in the key visual. I'm sure lots of doctors will want to watch that part of the story animated.
Absolutely, and here are some greetings from the voice actors and animation directors. Let's screen them.
皆さんこんにちは、エース役の増山隆でございます、この度はアークナイツがテレビアニメ化されるということで、ロドスのエリートオペレーターエースの声を担当させていただくことになりました。エースはですね、主人公たちが所属しているロドスアイランド製薬という企業で、エリートオペレーターを務める一人でございます。製薬会社なのにオペレーターで、しかもエリートでございますね。こう聞くと大層な肩書きを持っている人物に見えますけれども、かしこまっているところはまるっきりないんです。主人公であるドクターとロドスのリーダーアーミヤ、そして若い仲間たちのね、背中をこう時にグッと支えてですね、時にはこう蹴り飛ばしてですね、そういうふうなちょっと渋くて頼もしい感じのもう兄貴分といった感じですかね。このエースっていう役は原作で非常に人気があるらしいですね。で、しかしそのエースに声が当てられるのはこのアニメが初めてということで、これでアニメでどのような活躍をするのかね、楽しみにされている方も多いんじゃないかと思います。内容については多くは言えないんですけれども、テレビシリーズ「アークナイツ」ゲームを知っている方もそうでない方も期待を裏切らない、作品となっておりますので、ぜひご覧になっていただけると嬉しいです。それではテレビアニメシリーズ「アークナイツ」よろしくお願いします。いつかお前とアミヤでこの残酷な世界と正面から向き合う時があるだろう。彼女のことは任せたぞ。
アーミヤです。やっと迎えに来ることができました。皆さんこんにちは。アーミヤ役の黒沢智代です。ついに決まりました。テレビアニメ。アプリの配信当初からですね、ドクターの皆様の早くアニメ化してくれという声をですね伺ってきたので、本当にこうやってアニメ化できて嬉しいです。そして私も本当に楽しみにしていたので、こうやって発表できて嬉しいです。アーミヤなんですけど、彼女はウサギのような耳が特徴的な女の子で、ロドスという組織のリーダーを、任されている、そんな女の子です。責任感の強い子で、でもやっぱり幼くしてリーダーという立場になっているので、自分の判断にすごく葛藤や迷いを抱えながら前に進んでいる、そんな女の子です。このアーミヤたちが生きている世界はですね、オリパシーという鉱石が原因となっている不治の病がはびこっていて、その感染者が迫害を受けていたりとか、すごく苦しい状況に追い詰められている中で生活をしていかなきゃいけないという世界になっています。アーミヤが率いているこのロドスという組織も感染者である人物たち、キャラクターたちの集合体の組織になっています。そんな大きな組織、
世界の中ではロドスは割と人数が多くてですね、すごく大きな組織なんですけど、そんな大きな組織をアーミアが今一人で、頑張ってリーダーとして導いていこうというところです。そんな頑張っているアーミアの姿をぜひテレビアニメで、見て応援していただけると嬉しいです。すごくワクワクしています。アーミアはすごく